What's up, folks? We're fishing a little Cedar Lake jackpot, and we got like 3 inches of rain over the last couple of days. The water is muddy, high, and 46 degrees. So it could be a grinder, but same conditions for everybody. We're gonna make a run up north and try to find a little bit clearer water. We'll see what happens. Here we go.
Before we get to the tournament video, just want to show you some footage from a couple days prior. I was able to get over there on Thursday with Jerry, and we did a little fishing. We weren't really pre-fishing because we didn't think we were going to fish this tournament. The forecast was below freezing temperatures, the high like mid-30s, and the wind was supposed to be blowing like, I think like 20 to 30 miles an hour. So we were kind of on the fence about it. We were leaning towards not doing it. I just don't like getting out there and fishing when the guides on my rod are freezing up all the time. It's just a pain in the butt. I mean, I'll do it occasionally. So we just decided to go over there and kind of fun fish with the tournament in the back of our minds. And we ran and fished some areas that we normally don't fish, just looking for something a little bit different, doing a little bit of exploration. We got on a pretty good bite, you know, out deep. We were focusing on that 15 to 20 foot zone. Texas rig, jig, hardhead, that kind of thing. So I'll show you a little bit of that footage, and that'll kind of explain, or you can get a feel of why we decided to start there in the tournament.
Got it? The speed crawl. No shit. That's it there. Speed crawl. Is on like Texas rig?
It's crazy. Well, first of all, the wind was supposed to blow like 20-25 miles an hour, and there is hardly any wind at all. Secondly, we're just kind of bouncing around trying different stuff and not really getting bites, but picked up Old Reliable there, speed crawl Texas rig, and imagine that, caught a nice fish. I don't know why I don't throw this all the time. It's kind of stupid that I don't, but just so many baits, so little time. Get sidetracked. Good fish.
On the wood. Yeah. He had it a bit. No bite at all. Just got heavy. That one was feeding. Little, I think. God, I had a little head shake. that guy is moving slow. Hold up.
Right. You want? Nice. Getting our unders.
In between that Thursday that we were over on Cedar and Sunday, the morning of the tournament, we got a good solid 2 inches of rain. So the lake was up a little bit, but a lot of times those fish don't move, especially this time of the year. They'll stay on the old bank line, or they'll stay in the same areas that you caught them. So instead of making an adjustment and going shallow, we decided to stick with our guns and continue to fish out deeper and try to target those fish that have probably stayed put.
There's a bite. That's a good one. Oh, he was in the brush. It's a good one, Jerry. Okay. Not as good as I thought. Okay. I lost a rod on that one. Well, there's a brush pile right there, and I think it's the same fish that hit me a while ago. Folks, it's slow out here. It's cold. We're starting to get a little bit of bites, a few bites though. Just dragging soft plastics on the bottom. Sucker almost touches. Close your mouth, dude. Close. But no cigar. That water actually feels kind of warm. Yeah. It's starting to warm up a little bit out here. I'm jackhammering as much as I was earlier. Slot fish. Jig, huh? Sneaky. He hit it right when he hit the water, didn't he?
Nice. He's
I don't know. The board's right there. Got to stand for something or you'll fall for everything. Yeah, they're going to fish where I was going to fish. No, decent. Might, yeah.
You need to know.
You get called G once in a while. I don't think he's gonna bump, but it's a nice fish. They are definitely starting to bite, and they're pulling up a little bit too. Oh yeah! Go. Go, got one. It's not big, but we gotta start somewhere. It's almost 19.
I couldn't get bit on the jerkbait. It's kind of too warm. The water's too warm, you know. We need that mid 40s, you know, 45 to 42. That's that ideal jerkbait water. It's a little bit too warm. So I threw that for quite a while, and you know, it just wasn't going on. So we put it down. We just continued to start dragging stuff, and then we started getting some feedback. We started catching some fish, and by about 10:30, we had that over, and we had our 4 unders. So we're sitting pretty good. Tournament's over at 3. All we needed to do was just try to find one more good quality fish.
Got one. Maybe I don't know. No. That's a nice fish. They're starting to bite. And another under. Okay, now we need another over. got one. I don't know. Maybe. No. Why didn't we come over here first?
Yeah, why didn't we come here first? Jerry, why didn't we come here first?
What is?
It just shows you how if you pull up on a spot when the fish are feeding, how quick you can catch 3-4 fish. Oh yeah. Okay, guess we got a somewhat of a pattern. I was rolling that in off the bottom, he just grabbed it. You get bit too? Alright, we're trying to put a pattern together. Seems like main leg points with a little bit of wind, a little bit of wood. Getting some bites. We just need a big one. Got time.
This might be a decent one, but I don't know.
Keep it tight. It's closed. Where's he at? Where's he at? It's closed. That rod loads up. Dang it. Nice fish. What's in his mouth? Oh.
Okay.
That was close.
There's a bite.
Jerry's a master at fishing slow. He was dragging that hardhead around and they just wanted that. I could not get bit on what I was throwing, but I know from fishing with him in the past that if I just hold it in an area and keep throwing and let him just drag something around super, super slow, he's going to get bit.
There's a bite. Okay. That's a little one.
Better one?
He's a slot.
Man, he looks big out there when you take him. God, they're killing that thing. They won't even touch his jig. Wow. There's a bite. Little one, little one, little one. that's gonna help.
I think that's no, way out there. I don't know, man. It's a bad. That's too bad.
Getting ready to weigh these fish in. Caught a lot of fish. Just didn't catch the right ones. Same old, same old. Had a lot of fun. And the fish we caught were out deeper. I mean, we didn't really fish shallow much, but everything we caught was like, seems like it was like 15 to 20 foot. Just dragging stuff around, you know, fishing wood and rock. Points seem to be key. So we'll weigh these fish in and see what everybody else did.
Have you noticed it to be a tough year for overs out here?
I don't know, man.
It's normal.
I've been off on this lake for some reason. Like, I'll have a good day and then I'll have a bad day.
Yeah.
It's just up and down, up and down.
We've been catching them. We just cannot find them. We're not getting no good
Yeah.
ones ever.
Yeah, when that frog bite was on, it was easy to catch pretty good ones. Not easy, but how'd you guys do? One over?
We caught a 17 and 15, 16.
Oh, God.
Probably outweighs this one.
Yeah, it was a tank.
Yeah.
I had one 16 and a half, and it was a tank.
I am not the oldest guy fishing this week. Which you pointed out for me last time, but my buddy's like a year older than me.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
You
so,
carry him around with you everywhere you go?
hey, you know,
Yeah.
got another guy with me.
Settle your little booty down. You want to watch us drop 6.5 pounds on the scale?
Oh, yeah, man.
Nice. What the hell? It's like following up Metallica. Good job, man.
I'll drink it. You don't want it, I'll drink it. Oh.
How'd y'all do?
One over.
One over.
There you go. 676.
Thanks.
Brutal day.
It was tough, man. It was tough.
Unless you were bent on and Steve Powers.
Imagine that. I appreciate it. There we go. Little skinny over.
This guy turned fish loose for go, and the big one tried to eat the little one.
Oh, really?
Had it head first. I had to catch him in the net. I caught him in the net right there and knocked him apart. The big one was trying to eat one about 13.5 inches long.
You mean you dumped it in the lake and one came up?
I dumped him in his bag out, and I guess in the bag or right afterwards, he had that fish in his mouth. Head first.
Holy cow, that's crazy.
I've never seen that.
No. Suckers
I
are
grabbed them
coming.
with my net and just bumped, and then they in the net they come apart.
Like you guys settle down.
He was trying to eat that one.
That's crazy. It's crazy. I've never heard of that either.
Oh, if I had been sitting there looking at it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Next 51.
Well, if you're gonna get beat, make sure it's 13 something pounds.
All right, folks, that is a wrap. We had 6 something. Doan and Powers had 13 something monster bag. It took 9 for second. I don't know. We finished like 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like that. I think there was 2 other people that had 6 something, so it was really close. We just needed that second over, as usual. We caught a lot of fish. Had a great day. Most of our fish came out in about 15 to 20 feet of water. It was rock and wood, and if you were on a point of some sort, it seemed to help. Didn't really fish shallow much, just kind of stayed out deep. I don't know if there was a shallow bite. I imagine there probably was. I was tempted to throw a spinnerbait a little bit, but just never made it. We were just seeing so many fish out deep, we just decided to focus out deep, and that's the way it goes. You know, rage crawl is what I caught the over on, and caught several more on a rage crawl. Jig was going good. That hard head, Jerry was throwing that hard head. You caught several on a black and blue jig, didn't you?
Yep.
And speed crawl, did you catch anything on speed crawl?
Yep.
Yep.
Speed crawl. That was it.
So that was it, just dragging stuff. You know, we never really got a bite on a moving bait. Threw a jerk bait a little bit, but we just weren't seeing a lot of fish suspended, and all the bait that we were seeing was down on the bottom, so that's why we just kept it low and slow. But had a good time. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. We're doing a couple more of these winter tournaments. You know, it's fun. It's cold. This morning was like, it wasn't as cold as what we thought it was going to be. It was like 32, 33, but we made that run up north and the wind was blowing, and every time we got out the wind, man, I was kind of jackhammering. So we kind of tuck in behind it for a little bit and regroup. Sun came out. It turned out to be a pretty nice day. It's like 43 out here, but beautiful, beautiful day. The lake was high. It was probably, I don't know, I'd say 2 to 3 foot high. You know, we had about 3 inches of rain over the last couple of days, and the grass is blown out. It's real slimy. It's getting that snotty stuff in it. If you touch your bait in it, it's just like you gotta basically reel it in. You can't really shake it off. So, you know, I guess maybe that's why a lot of these fish are pulled out to rock and wood. They're getting out of the grass, and it's slowly starting to turn into winter. But we've got a 70-degree day in the forecast like a week from today. So it's a crazy December. It's the warmest December I have ever seen. You know, we've had a bunch of like 60-degree days. It's pretty interesting. I'm not complaining, it's nice. But I think January, February, and March are gonna be cold. I think we're gonna have a late winter on into March, but we will see. But that's all I got for you. Anything else, Jerry?
Go fun fishing.
Go fun fishing?
Go fun fishing.
Following Doug and Rich here. I think that's who it is. They passed us going like really fast. Until next time.